Chapter 1299. A renewed surge of spiritual energy flames enveloped Wilbur's body as runes danced on his halberd. Loya, you're not even worthy to be a part of this world. Let me send you away. Wilbur roared as he charged towards Loya with his halberd raised, ready to strike. A swift and deadly blade energy directly struck Loya's massive body. However, at some point, Loya's deformed body had formed two baby-like hands that were holding a green, serpent-shaped sword. The serpent-shaped sword met the halberd, creating a burst of green mist upon impact. The clash erupted into a thunderous roar. While Loya's colossal body remained motionless, Wilbur was pushed back several dozens of meters. Wilbur had already sealed his breath, but he still felt an unknown toxin invading his body. It was not a single toxin, but a horrifying mixture of numerous poisons. For ordinary people, just smelling it would likely be fatal and result in a gruesome death. However, with Wilbur's draconic constitution, his body's resistance was terrifying. Even if this toxin could penetrate through his skin, it would not affect him. Yet, Wilbur could not help but feel deeply concerned. Loya had clearly embraced some evil god and become a part of the demonic path. According to his words, opening the gate of chaos would allow the so-called merciful father to cleanse the world, causing immeasurable harm. A plague that could not be cured could lead to the extinction of life in this world. Why did Loya turn into that state? How did that evil god manage to make someone of Loya's level fall into his embrace? As for Loya's talk of ascension, Wilbur sneered at it. From what he knew about these gods, allowing so-called devout followers to ascend was highly unlikely. They were all evil gods, and these false promises were fabricated so they would use those so-called devout followers to invade this world. Ferris had believed it, and it seemed Loya did too. Unfortunately, those people were like those brainwashed by pyramid schemes, utterly unaware of the truth. Persuasion would be futile, so Wilbur's task was to kill Loya, terminate the ritual, and thwart whatever plans the so-called merciful father had. Glancing upward, Wilbur noticed a massive green gate forming slowly in the sky. Wilbur snorted, the spiritual energy flames surging on his halberd as he once again lunged at Loya. Loya laughed wildly as he released a vast amount of green toxic fog and shrouded himself within it. However, Wilbur, ablaze with spiritual energy flames, charged into the green mist without hesitation. A loud explosion resounded as Wilbur was forcefully thrown back, even carrying some green mist with him. But he was unfazed. He swung his halberd and charged in again. At that moment, the cultivators below finally recovered from the impact of Wilbur's realm power. Yet, their life forces were still dwindling. They looked up at the chaotic scene in horror and realized that things had completely changed. They witnessed Loya, whom they revered and respected so much, turn into a green demon, seemingly using their life forces to summon a great demon. Meanwhile, Trevor had become the hero, preventing Loya's summoning, risking his life to fight this monstrosity. The cultivators were bewildered, filled with panic and confusion. They had no idea what to do. The old man frowned. "Your Highness, the situation is becoming increasingly dangerous. May I suggest you retreat from here?" "No need. Aren't you fully capable of protecting me?" Prince Bumi responded.